Somebody asked me if I have experienced racism since I'm living in Nigeria. No, I have never experienced racism. I have never experienced something that it shows that they are not welcoming me here, or that they are not happy with me being around them. This is one example that we should take. And I know that racism is something that the new generation is trying to eradicate, because it's not good, doesn't take us anywhere, and doesn't give us any reason of believing that any race is superior to another. Whatever is happening between black race and white race is because of our ancestors. We have to tell ourselves the truth about that. We have to know that still Africans are not happy for many atrocities that our ancestors has done against them, but upon that they are very, very happy when they see white people, and when they see that white people love their country and adapt to their country and also marry their people. It's not everybody that must marry a different race or marry outcast. We have to understand, we white marry white, black marry black, Chinese marry Chinese, Indian marry Indian, and South America marry South American. So it is not a must that we have to be mixed races, but always remember, black people are never racist. The only thing that they can be is being prejudiced by the past of their history. Please be kind. Remember that we are humans. We are not here to live forever. We are here to live our life in peace and harmony.
Thank you for watching. This is Afro Revolt, a channel that always try to bring to you whatever is trending across the globe. Now, the issue of racism has been talked about by several people across the globe, and in this today's video we are doing a comparison between the whites and the black, and how whites are welcoming in their countries as compared to the blacks. In a confession made by this white woman, she says that she has never experienced any act of racism while living in Nigeria. It shows clearly that a lot of humanity is within Africans, and the black man feels that white man is part and parcel of them. What do whites feel, or why is it that most of the cases of racism are peddled or being brought across by the white race? Let us watch these videos and make a comment.
If you are a white woman and you are dating, in love with, married to a black man, I want you to listen up. There are certain things that you need to know, and I don't think this is spoke about enough. But the most dangerous thing in this world are the tears of a white woman. And if you truly love the black man that you are with, you need to know that you need to have his back and protect him at all costs, including protecting him from yourself. And what do I mean by that? My son was dating a white woman. My son is biracial. They got into an argument in public, and she started to scream and cry. And my son immediately left the scene. She was outraged. She couldn't believe my son left. my son left because my son knew that if he stayed there and this woman was crying and screaming at him, a black man, there was not going to be any questions asked. He was going to be thrown to the ground. He was going to go to jail. It was not going to be any questions asked because this white woman was crying and screaming about him. Now, I'm sure this female may have been hurt. Her feelings was hurt. She was a little emotional. However, when you are dating a black man and you're a white woman, you need to understand that sometimes your fucking feelings and your emotions have to take a fucking back seat to not cause harm to the person you are dating, that you love, that you are married to. And I'm not telling you that if you are truly in fucking danger, not to get help. But if you're just emotional, you're just pissed off, and you want to scream and hoop and holler, in public is not the time. Because that can turn out very deadly for the black man that you claim to love so much, whether you realize it or not. If you were just dating a white man and you were yelling, nobody would really pay any attention to that shit. But when people see a white woman and a black man and you're screaming, all hell will break loose. Because when white women cry, everybody responds. Even if the shit is stupid, even if it's frivolous, even if it's a lie. The most deadliest thing in this world are white women tears. I have said this time and time again. And I learned this very, very early in life. I grew up in the projects. I was raised by two wonderful black women that helped my mother raise me. So I know what I have witnessed, what I have experienced, and I know for a fact of what I speak. I learned very early in life that I could be a voice for my friends and my family because people would listen to me far more than they would listen to them. And if you listen to anything I have ever said to you on this app, if you are a white woman and you are dating a black man, you are in love with a black man, you are married to a black man, you need to know that you need to have his back and protect him at all costs, even if it is protecting him from you. Handle that shit at home if you are not in danger.
This is my last message addressed to the people of South Africa. I, without qualification, apologize for the pain and the hurt and the indignity and the damage that apartheid has done to black, brown, and Indians in South Africa. I do so not only in my capacity as the former leader of the National Party, but also as an individual. My conversion, to which I refer, didn't end with the admission to myself of the total unacceptability of apartheid. It motivated us in the National Party to take the initiatives we took. From the time that I became leader of the National Party, and more specifically during my presidency. The road forward is a difficult one. But I firmly believe that if we take hands, and if all the reasonable people in South Africa put their heads together, we can overcome the challenges we face, and we can fulfill the tremendous potential that South Africa has.
So why is the West pushing social issues so hard on the African continent? You've probably seen stories like this where the aid that is being offered to Africa often comes with stipulations that they have to enact social reforms that are pretty unpopular. Well, there's a reason for this that I learned in politics, where I spent the better part of a decade being elected, and I want to share those with you. So one of the things that I learned in politics is that the general public has a limit for how much outrage that they have. So if they spend all of their time being angry on social issues, they don't have any time to be upset over economic issues. So if we have an aid package come in that comes with a whole bunch of stipulations that the people find really, really unpopular, they're not going to notice when the terms of that loan really work against their economy, or it's all siphoned out back to the West, leaving them with a whole bunch of debt. Again, it's a typical trick that we do in Western politics to our own people. Create social issues that people get really riled up and angry on, because as long as they're angry about social issues, they're not angry about the financial issues. What we want from Africa isn't social reform. We genuinely, I'll tell you, we don't care about those issues that we say we care about. What we really want is the resources and the money, and to kind of keep them down. So again, if you see us pushing a whole bunch of weird agendas on you and you're like, why the heck are they doing that so hard? Well, now you got the reason. You'll be fighting over these social issues, and you're not going to see that we're taking money out of the back of your pocket. Hopefully that's of value to you. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video.
Now, Genesis chapter 1 verse 27 to 28 says that, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created of his likeness. So when God was creating human beings, he did that in his own resemblance, and wanted every human being just to look like God, be it white or black. These people represents the image of God. There is no one who is light skinned or who is dark skinned in the face of God, because everyone is just like him. So it is so tragic to find situations whereby one doesn't like his skin color and opts for chemical transformations, whereby you bleach to change your skin color to be lighter because you hate being black. Why would you hate being black when even God himself, we don't know if he is black or white? First of all, you should find reasons why you are black or why some are white. Maybe it is because of the weather conditions and immigrations that happened a long time ago, whereby some genes are dominant, some are not dominant, are recessive. So these conversations are all revolving around racism and the stigmas that we have in the society. If a white man would feel so much superior over the black race, then it forces a black man to try and transform his skin color to look lighter, so that he gets the acceptance and that environment that has less stigma in the society. So it should come from within us, or everyone should learn that racism is a big thorn that is pricking deep in our societies, and some even undergo depressive moments because of those discriminative acts that they face in the society, whether in school, whether in their places of worship. Importantly, we should also teach the black man to accept that this is their skin color, and there is nothing bad with that skin color. That skin color is what they belong to, and they should be more proud of it, because it doesn't make them any different from a lighter person. They are just the same humans who worship the same God and who have same characteristics. No one is better than another. That is when these acts of bleaching would be eliminated in the society, because some have even died because of such acts, and some have even faced skin rashes that have affected their skin, bringing even worse diseases like cancer on their skins because of bleaching. So we have to teach them on the effects of bleaching and the need to be proud of what they are. There's no need of changing your skin color. You are better the way you are. There's no value in being black. There's no value in being white. Everything is the same, and everyone is equal as God saw it when he was creating a human race. So these are teachings we have to bring across to eliminate these racial discriminations and stigma that is embedded within our society, so that we make it a better place to live in. I want you to tell me what you feel about bleaching. Is it a good act? Is it the way our society should be? Or is it a crime or a bad thing? Hit our comment section and tell us what you feel. Also, if you're watching us for the first time, kindly consider making your subscription, because through your subscription we ensure that you get notification when we bring another video. Thank you, and may the good Lord bless you.